Hey goats, what's up? It's your boy, Nextworld 25. So, you might be asking yourself, what are we gonna do today? I don't know because I just woke up. It's 7:31. I only have like about an hour and 1 minute until I have to get dressed and then go to school. But I will use that hour and 1 minute to make this video because I got my channel verified, so I don't have to just make boring 15-minute videos. Yeah, so comment down below. Comment down below what you want to do today. I'm pretty sure my 20 viewers, literally have 20 viewers and 1 subscriber. I think it was like Michael something. I was literally just in there now. I'm gonna check. Dashboard. Who was it? Michael Navaka. That's a weird name. I don't really know anything about it. I'm probably just stupid. I'm not stupid. As my parents say, that's what my parents say. So, Oh, I just heard someone say, you want to see my garage sale? Okay. It's not fully set up yet. But it was. This is it so far. Hold on. Right there, it says money here, and here it says $1 Hot Wheel. I doubt it will Hot Wheel. I will move this backward so I can set up the rest of it. All of this stuff. There it is. All of my stuff I'm selling. Wait, let's say someone wants to buy this for $1. They say, can I buy this for $1? I say yes. And then they grab their dollar out of their wallet, and then they just go, put it in there. And then I get down, I turn around, and then I'll just take it out. And then boom, $1. I'll show you how I got it out. Look, I cut a hole in the bottom, so when someone puts $1 in, so if my business starts to go crazy, then I chose a big box because I need a big box to fill all the money I'm gonna start making, because I'm gonna post this on YouTube after I say your address. Yes, I'm gonna have it on Not Made for Kids But kids can watch this video. They can. Because it's literally a video made for kids. I just have to put on not made for kids so I can get comments. It's just stupid. Like, brother. And yeah, that's it. Oh, my papa bought one of my pictures that I was selling for $5. And now I have a picture sold for $5. How do you make an S with your hands? I guess S? That's not an S. Okay, just pretend this A is an S. S. And then line. Okay. I have no idea how to make S's. I'm stupid, man. I never knew that about this crystal ball. Look, I never knew that. This crystal ball has like a little stand thing. So I can put it right there. Right, looking at here. I'm rubbing the crystal ball. Where's my future? Well, I'm about to die in 7 years when I'm 14. Because I'm going to get sniped by a sniper rifle. I love sniper rifles. I didn't know they were going to betray me. It's only been 7 minutes and 20 seconds. No, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, yes. Our address is 80. Our address is 80. Wait, no, I can't say it. Our address. I already said it once though. Okay. 802 Northeast Clark Avenue, Battleground. My parents are gonna kill me now. 802 Northeast Clark Avenue, Battleground. 802 Northeast Clark Avenue, Battleground. That's just my friend's address, but that's where I'm gonna set up my garage sale. Frick. Wait, no one's watching this right now. But people are gonna start watching it. I can just edit that part out. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. Well, I said 808 Northeast Clark Avenue, Battleground. Just kidding. 802 Northeast Clark Avenue, Battleground. Making a video. I can do a magic trick. I can disappear. In 3, 2, 1. Well, I'm gonna come back in 3, 2. Wait, no. Wait, yeah. Guys, I'm gonna have my robe off in 3, 2, 1. It's off. I told you. Literally. And I'm gonna put it back on in 3, 2, 1. I have it back on. It's the power of pausing it. Literally, you can literally just pause it. It's not magic. I just revealed the trick of every YouTuber. I'm sorry, Jelly. Sorry, Unspeakable. Sorry, Shark. Sorry, Nathan. Wait, no, that is Unspeakable. Unspeakable is Nathan. Sorry. Okay. Sorry to all the YouTubers that didn't want anyone to know about that part. And wanted the viewers just to think it's magic, but still, YouTubers won't watch YouTube videos. Okay, some YouTubers will. Eliminated. I know how to make the perfect sound effect for eliminated. Eliminated. To clean this. Eliminated. Hello. Bam. Eliminated. 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 Elimination. Eliminated. You eliminated. You broke the game because you eliminated yourself. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to do that because it's not even. You can't do that. It's not possible. You're the hacker that's been hacking into our code 1 million bajillion kabillion times. That's emergency alarm system. was Sophie for a second. I was about to cover the camera.
Alright, I'll be back. Thank you.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, Nick. We'll see you later.
See you. I'll say you right. Okay, I'm gonna start playing some, Go on Chrome. New tab. Okay, let's play Crazy Games. Wait, what do you want to fill the land? Wait, what does landfill mean? I'm always having out know this. Sounds like a fun game. Oh, I love this game. Oh my god, I love this game. Idle Business Tycoon. But I want to play Landfill Simulator. Because I've never played this game. Roshika, Roshika. Sophie, I'm making a video right now.
Then why are you talking?
I'm just making sure you know, so you don't accidentally get into it.
Why are you making a video before school?
'Cause I can. The question you actually should be asking me is why am I making a video even though when I have hiccups? Oh, great. Oh, what? Just 180. Oh, my bag's full. What? Guys, my cousin Sophie is worried, so just best ignore her. She's gonna kill me if she say that again. She will actually kill me. it's got 3 robots, which means I get 150 coins.
Okay, bye, Anna.
There you go.
I decided to wear my hair natural today.
Nice.
So, what do you guys want to do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna play the game I told you guys I like. 'Cause I told you guys I would play it.
You're in the car.
Bye. Oh my god, guys. I forgot about you. Forgot I was recording. This is probably the reason my parents don't let me play games before school. It makes me forget. I don't even ever remember why. Because I always play before. Okay, guys. So I might have to end this stream here. Oh, I'm not gonna actually end it. Look, I have exhaust pipes on my nose.
Here is some clean clothes for you, young man.
Grandma, it's not even time for me to get dressed.
Oh, it's so warm!
You're cold! Ah!
Is your leg gonna fall off now?
Yes. What first day? Farmers. what should we do today, guys? Grandma,
Immediately, and he says he doesn't know why.
Grandma,
What?
when I'm done with the video, should I make it not made for kids so I can get comments, or made for kids so I don't, even though if I do that, it'll not get comments?
This new lawsuit seeks to reinstate Gonzalez's
Do it made
visa
for
and stop
everyone.
him from being deported.
There is no
Gonzalez
one that
is
says
one of
made
hundreds
for
of students who
everyone.
are facing similar situations across the country. In most of these cases, the State Department has not shared any information about why the visas are being revoked, but the Trump administration has previously said it is cracking down on anti-Semitism
vote.
and pro-Palestinian activism. We are reaching out to immigration officials and to Oregon State University to find out
just,
more information about why Gonzalez's visa was revoked and what could happen next. We will, of course, keep you updated right here on Fox 12 and on the
I took your wood,
Let's get over to Katie now.
and you can't do nothing about it.
I'm surprised I don't see any boats out here because the last couple of days I've had boats
I
that
took
I've
your
seen going out
wood,
on the water
I
by
took your
this time.
wood,
And today and tomorrow are great days
and
to
there's
get out and
nothing
enjoy
that you can
whatever
do
outdoor
about it.
activity you like. We're on day 7 of our dry streak, and we will easily get day 8, possibly day 9. Now we're ahead of where we were this time last year, but you can see we are behind on our rain as that typical 30-year average. We have about 1.5 inches by this time of the month, so we are behind
Oh,
on that.
it's a teleporter.
Forecast will show you that we do not have any activity. In fact, we're clear all the way through today into tomorrow morning, when we just start to see some clouds there along the coast. Then that activity turns into some cloud cover overnight. Here's where the showers start on Saturday, and then we have just this round right here that pushes through at about 8 o'clock, and then it's done and moves on. And look at all of that break in the clouds. Pretty much the metro and the valleys to stay out of most of the cloud cover. It's likely along those west slopes of the Cascades, and then a few clouds there up along the coast. So your dry streak forecast says today, tomorrow, and possibly Friday. We'll see how much we accumulate. Could be around, a couple hundredths of an inch. And then Sunday, Monday, we definitely see showers, and then back into a 3-day dry streak starting Tuesday. Here's where you see when the accumulations start. It stays dry all the way up till about 7 a.m. So by the time we get to 7 a.m., there'll be about 200ths of an inch. And then in the next 3 hours, we get a few more. Total for the next 3 days, only about 500ths of an inch. If you go a little farther than that and you take us all the way through the weekend and then even into the start of next week, you can see total accumulation really ranging from about 1/10 to 3/10 of an inch. So not much accumulation expected. Allergy report just real quick went down for you, so hopefully there's some relief for those of you that have been suffering from the tree pollen, and then maybe the shower Sunday, Monday could help just a little bit more. Tony?
Holding steady with some of the slow traffic here, Katie, right across the entire metro area. So if you're heading out to the west side, Sunset Highway is slow. 217 into Portland, 84 is also backed up. 205 to the I-5 interchange. Here's 5 southbound. That's slow at Going Street, but the delay really begins pretty close to the area of the interstate bridge coming out of Vancouver. And stop and go here from the car cam on the ramp from Multnomah Boulevard to 5 northbound. Kim, back to you.
Tony, thank you. The federal judge overseeing the case of a man mistakenly deported to El Salvador says her patience is running thin when it comes to the Trump administration complying with court orders. Her newest directive to them: clear your calendars and be prepared to give detailed answers in 2 weeks on how they plan to facilitate his return. One U.S. senator isn't willing to wait that long and made his way to El Salvador himself. For Fox 12, Laura Aguirre has the story.
This is an unsustainable and unjust moment.
Democratic Senator Chris Van Hollen in El Salvador, hoping to get eyes on Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Maryland man whose deportation has set off a legal and constitutional rights firestorm. His request to the country's vice president went unfulfilled.
He said he was not able to make that happen.
The senator was also denied a phone call with Abrego Garcia, whose deportation case escalated to the Supreme Court last week, when all 9 justices voted unanimously to uphold a lower federal judge's ruling that the Trump administration worked for Abrego Garcia's return and access to due process.
The Supreme Court was clear. They must facilitate his release.
It's the use of that word facilitate in the federal judge's ruling upheld by the Supreme Court at the center of the Trump administration's argument argument to leave Abrego Garcia where he is, suggesting that facilitate means the U.S. won't block his entry if El Salvador decides to release him.
President Bukele said he was not sending him back. If he wanted to send him back, we would give him a plane ride back.
U.S. officials allege that Abrego Garcia is a member of the MS-13 gang. Abrego Garcia's attorneys dispute that claim. While the judicial fight plays out in the U.S., Senator Van Hollen says his trip is only the beginning.
I may be the first United States Senator to visit El Salvador on this issue, but there will be more, and there will be more members of Congress coming.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
The Department of Homeland Security recently released portions of a protective order against Kilmer Abrego Garcia filed by his wife 4 years ago. His wife admits she filed the order saying it was out of an abundance of caution after an argument because her previous relationship had been abusive. She also says she never pursued the matter and that she and her husband worked through their marital issues in counseling. The Trump administration, as you just heard Laura Aguirre mention in her report, says Abrego Garcia belongs to the MS-13 gang, a charge he denies. He has never been charged or convicted of a crime. Well, changes to some sidewalks in Washington are stirring up some conversation, and more so than you might think.
This crosswalk is sponsored by Amazon Prime with an important message.
Coming up after the break, how people are reacting to some familiar voices and the messages they're spreading.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Watch for it in your mailbox this week or see the savings on Bi-Mart.com.
We've assembled a group of people who are going to help her in a big way.
I'm Joe with the Foxwell Surprise Squad. We want you to have a good old time up there in the Emerald City at the old ball game. She has stepped up more than anyone could and kept our lives moving.
Wow, that is absolutely incredible.
It just fills my heart with love for her. It really does.
I'm so speechless. Thank you.
Fox 12 Surprise Squad, sponsored by Les Schwab Tire Centers. Nominate someone you know today.
Now's the time to make your outdoor living space come alive with help from The Wall. I'm Jake with The Wall, and since 1985, we have been maximizing landscapes throughout the Portland and Vancouver area with retaining walls, fire pits, patios, and much more. We offer complete design and build options for all of your landscape needs. And remember, we are the pioneers in using recycled concrete. See our work at bythewall.com. That's bythewall.com. Then give us a call today to schedule your free estimate.
Nick, you need to get dressed, please.
I will.
Rich, indulgent chocolate with a luscious caramel filling. Discover Ghirardelli caramel squares in a bag and a bar. Makes life a bite better.
Got a minute? Got a hose? Want a simple way to save money on yard care? How? With Sunday, the customized lawn care plan that's delivered straight to your door. Sunday offers everything you need to get grass that's good for bare feet and bare paws. No more guessing, just lawn care that's better for saving money and saving the plate. So, ditch the old ways for Sunday fun days. Go to getsunday.com to get your free custom lawn ads.
We're going to need additional assistance. The fact that we were going to have a special session just for our legislature to say, yes, we can help people.
Some pedestrians in Seattle heard a surprise message
what does
while
it
preparing
cost
to
to
cross the
protect our
street.
people from a
Several
natural disaster?
of
It costs
Can I just open?
As a
the planned
Commonwealth, we ought to be
message
there.
that claimed to be from Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. Fox 12's Joe Fifield is joining us now to tell us more about this story. And Joe, there are safety concerns here as well, right?
Yeah, outside of the message, Kim, normally when you press the crosswalk button, you would hear a voice saying stop or go, which is of course crucial for the blind or visually impaired. But that's not what pedestrians hear at a number of Seattle crosswalks that were hacked. This happened at 6 locations in Seattle, many near the University of Washington, and another one near one of Amazon's downtown campuses. Instead of these stop or go cues, when people press the buttons at these, they heard a message claiming to be from Jeff Bezos. It talks about taxing the rich, and it also makes a reference to murder suspect Luigi Mangione. We have sound of what was playing at the crosswalks. Now, the very beginning of it is cut off in this recording, but it begins saying, "Hi, I'm Jeff Bezos," and then you'll hear the rest.
This crosswalk is sponsored by Amazon Prime with an important message. Please don't tax the rich.
Got Luigi'd.
Seattle's Department of Transportation say they have fixed those crosswalks and they're looking to see if any other ones in the city have been hacked. Now, Seattle's not the only city to experience these crosswalk hacks. Earlier this week, you may remember, there were several similar incidents in Northern California that played AI messages claiming to be from Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. Kim, back to you.
All right, Joe, thank you very much. A local family is calling for widespread change that could impact an entire city.
It took a long time to kind of get to, an okay place.
What they're pushing for to keep their neighbors safe. Celebrating 3 little ones, all turning 1 today. So we want to show you their pictures. We begin with Helmi. Happy first birthday to you. Emery also turns 1 today. And Azaria turns 1 as well. If you have a child with a first birthday coming up, go to kptv.com. Once you're there, click on the Good Day Oregon tab and then fill out the form under Share Your Child's First Birthday.
Looking to build a custom home? Renaissance Homes is Oregon's premier custom home builder.
I would give them an A through the whole process. They deliver the quality you expect from a Street of Dreams winner.
Process, quality, and communication. We really trust Renaissance.
Would I build a home with Renaissance again? The answer is yes.
The best built homes are Renaissance homes.
Start your journey with Renaissance Homes, and let's turn your custom home into a reality.
Living with opioid addiction can be a struggle. Supplicate with Counseling is for adults with moderate to severe opioid addiction who have started treatment with a dose of oral buprenorphine or are being treated with buprenorphine. Supplicate can help you keep moving towards recovery. Supplicate continuously releases the medicine buprenorphine all month with no real daily ups and downs. Buprenorphine is known to reduce cravings and block the rewarding effects of opioids.
Sublocade may cause harm or death if injected in vain. As an opioid, it may cause serious life-threatening breathing problems. Ask about naloxone for opioid overdose. Get emergency help right away if you're faint, dizzy, sleepy, confused, have problems breathing, seeing, talking, or naloxone's given. Don't take with other opioids, benzos, alcohol, or other drugs, including street drugs. This can cause severe drowsiness, decreased awareness, breathing problems, coma, and death. In emergencies, tell medical staff you're on Sublocade for opioid dependence. This isn't a full list of risks and side effects. Talk to your doctor and read patient label for more information.
Don't give up. Ask a doctor if Supplicate can help you keep moving towards recovery.
First, we dropped in to tackle any job. Then we built the first muscle truck, then added the legendary Hemi engine. Ram has always powered American freedom. Now with our Freedom of Choice pricing program, visit your local dealer to choose your offer. Cash incentives or employee pricing for all. Because nothing stops America, and nothing stops Ram.
Current owners of select competitive vehicles can finance and get $11,000 total cash allowance on 2025 Ram 1500, or well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease Ram 1500 for $369 a month.
First, live, local. Good Day Oregon starts now on Fox 12 Oregon.
Now at 8:30, a sense of closure. We'll hear from a community grieving the loss of a man who was killed while trying to stop a theft.
Plus, a local family is making a big push to change the rules in their city after their home was destroyed. We'll go in depth with their story that was sparked by a massive ice storm more than a year ago. Good morning. Welcome back. It is Thursday, April 17th. I'm Shauna Parsons.
I'm Kimberly Moss. Tony's here. We'll take a look at the roads with him in just a moment. But first, we'll start with Katie, who has a look at our forecast.
I've been watching lots of folks out cycling today, and I know that there are many of you that will get out there, rain or shine. But if you happen to be wanting to go out on a nice day, today and tomorrow will be your best bet, right?
Site could be quicker than a car right now. Lots of slow traffic still lingering across the entire metro area, including both routes out of Vancouver. 5 a bit slower than 205 at 84, also slow. Coming in down in a backup here on the Sunset Highway. That's right at 217. Slow from that point right through to downtown Portland. Kim and Shauna, back to you.
All right, Tony, thank you. A third person has now been arrested in the death of a man in Hood River.
Yeah, the man was killed while trying to keep his bike from being stolen. Fox 12's Mackenzie Richmond joins us live with the story that's had an impact on many people in the Hood River community. Good morning.
Good morning. It's a tragic story. We know that 31-year-old Stephen Hayes died after being run over while trying to stop thieves from taking his bike. Hood River Police announced that they arrested the third person, 32-year-old Jonathan Matthews, in connection to the tragedy. Matthews was in front of a judge yesterday, facing charges of murder, robbery, unauthorized use of a vehicle, and reckless driving. Now, according to court documents, police believe that Matthews was driving a stolen truck when he and 2 other people tried to steal the bike out of Hayes' truck Friday afternoon. Hayes and his girlfriend saw the bike being stolen and went outside to try and confront the thieves. That's when police say that Matthews started to drive away, with Hayes hanging on the side of the truck, dragging him down the street. Now, Hayes was dropped off there at an intersection, and the suspects then ran over him. Hayes did die on the scene of his injuries. Those who knew him are in complete disbelief.
Devastated, disbelief, and sheer devastation. In this community especially, you don't expect it.
2 others were arrested in connection to the crime. That's William Hardy Jr. and then Elizabeth Bauman.
Nick, get dressed, please. We gotta leave.
I will.
Now. You're not even supposed to be playing games. You know that. I'm gonna take the computer away.
Told you guys I'm not allowed to play games. Just hold on. Let me finish.
Village, if you're familiar with that area, all while 2 young girls were playing upstairs in their bedroom. Well, now the parents of those girls have joined with other neighbors to try to amend the city's tree code so they never have to go through the trauma of that day again. Fox 4's Carly Olsen has the story.
We wanted to get trees in and kind of some nice plants.
Among the neat rows of tulips and scampering squirrels.
More serene area.
A specific intention.
Wanted to kind of plant something very pretty since this represented sort of a pretty hard day for our family.
That day was January 13th, 2024.
And we saw Lucy and Carlo were playing in Carla's bedroom, which is that window there. We just saw that tree start going and falling.
The tree fell directly from J.R. Terabakia's backyard into the room where he'd just seen his daughter Lucy and her friend. We spoke with then 10-year-old Lucy.
It felt like an earthquake in a house.
After her miraculous survival. And today,
it took a long time to kind
Isn't
of
that
get
what
to
it was?
an okay place.
I think the girls had guardian angels that day. My daughter was very close to being hit by a tree and very close to being killed by a tree.
The traumatic close call caused Terabakia
Traumatic?
and Antonia to join some of their impacted neighbors.
So there were 5 trees that
That
fell in
is
this
traumatic
area
me.
over the course of 14 months.
And tackle the troublesome
Oh,
trunks.
go ahead.
Currently, in order to remove trees in Durham, you need to foot the hefty bill for an arborist's report and a soil sample.
It was in the thousands of dollars to do that. And we were like, well, that seems unreasonable.
City Council put together a tree commission with the neighbors' help to present a new code which would instead require trees to meet certain criteria that are visible to the naked eye. This would make quick and more affordable removals possible, but City Administrator Jordan Parente wants to uphold previous requirements. When asked about the issue, he told us in part, citizen feedback is an important part of the public process. The city has a long history of encouraging such feedback. Council is the ultimate decision maker on this matter. They're holding a work session to discuss the code with City Council, and these neighbors say they'd rather move away than see their families' lives become collateral damage.
We don't want to have our houses destroyed and our families put at risk.
We need to do something about this and not just hope that it doesn't happen to anyone else again, because you know it's going to. Carly Wilson, Fox 12 Oregon.
What even
The
is
neighbors
on
we talked
here?
to say they had to spend a combined $60,000 out of
Cameron,
pocket for home
I'm
repairs
gonna open
and more
stuff.
tree removals after the ice storm. The city of Durham is holding a work session on
So
this
I need
issue
to
next
see what I
Tuesday
do.
at 6 p.m. and it is open to the public.